unique. In fact, that's our theme, custom creations. There's only one of you. In fact, we believe that God made every one of us as individuals. And that's our life app for the month of October in 252. It's individuality. And our definition of individuality is discovering who you are meant to be so you can make a difference. And our monthly verse is actually something that David, yes, that David, the same David that they're talking about in First Look, our verse was written by David. In fact, the verse we're using as our keystone verse for the month of October in 252 is a poem that David wrote, and it comes from the 139th Psalm, verse 14, where David wrote, "I praise you because I am fearfully and wonderfully made. Your works are wonderful. I know that full well." David knew that, and we want your kids to know that. We really do. We want each and every one of your kids, whether in First Look, 252, we want them to know that each and every one of them are special, just like God intended them to be. And I hope every one of our families and connected with Stuttgart Harvest Church and the church in Malvern and 252 and First Look, I hope every one of our families will talk with their kids this month about what they're learning in 252. What are they learning in First Look? Talk to them at bedtime. Talk to them at mealtime. Talk to them on the drive when you drop them off at school, bath time, whatever. But have a conversation with your kids about what they're learning in 252 and First Look at Stuttgart Harvest Church and the church in Malvern. So we can team up, the church and the family, so we can team up together to remind your kids just how special they really are.
What's your favorite kind of cookie to make? I'm a big fan of gingerbread. I love turning out the exact same shape over and over and over and over. You don't even have to be an artist to make gingerbread cookies come out just right. But the best works of art don't come from a mold. They're unique, original, one of a kind. And the greatest work of all time is you. God made you to reflect a little bit of who He is to the world around you. But He made you to reflect Him in a way that's entirely different from your brother, your mom, your neighbor, or even that popular kid at school. God made only one you, and He made you on purpose. No one else in the entire world can fill that perfect spot He crafted, just for you. And when you discover who God made you to be, you can make a greater difference in this world than you could ever imagine. That's why individuality is an amazing way to worship God with your life. Because worship is about more than just singing loud. It's all about living loud.